Hey guys, and welcome to another video. My name is Jodie from Decorous Vintage Designs, and in today's video we're going to be talking about trolls. You know, those delightful people that pop up on your feed and comment on your work, and they're always such lovely, awful comments instead of minding their own business. So what motivated me to do this video? I posted a short reel for this piece here. It's very colourful, it's very boho, it's not to everybody's taste, I get that, but let me show you the video first. So I got some lovely comments on this video. Let me read a few to you. Okay, so you ready for story time? So this one lady wrote, "It used to be a paint style, for the style for the piece. Now that is not even a concern. Just throw whatever on whatever and assume that it's wonderful." It had to be done in that voice, I don't know why, but that was just one lovely comment that I got. I also had people say things like, "Poor desk, horrible, you have ruined this. This is so..." I have no words. I also had a couple of people tag teaming, you know, just kind of hitting off each other, just telling me how terrible I am and how terrible my work is. I also had one lady message me and say, "You're right, I really shouldn't have reacted to trash. That doesn't deserve my attention. It's just making me so sad to see pretty things destroyed. People will like the way you butcher these pieces, sure, because most people these days don't have no taste." And then she goes on to say something about stay-at-home mums not doing anything in life, and yeah, and then I just kind of just blocked her there at that point. But anyway, I digress. So this is the kind of hate that I get, and this is not even close to the tip of the iceberg that I sometimes get online. And I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about that today, because sadly it's a way of life online now. It's kind of like the Wild West. We've got keyboard warriors or keyboard cowboys or whatever you want to call them, and it's every man for themselves sometimes. It is not always a pleasant world out there. So I've tackled my trolls with humour, especially for that one reel on Facebook, which I'll post the link for below. So there are different strategies of dealing with trolls. You just delete and block, you can disarm them with humour, you can kill them with kindness, you know, it's entirely up to you. There's also a strategy that actually engaging with the trolls can actually push your videos out even more, and then you actually get more engagement and stuff from it. And actually with this piece of furniture that I did for the reel that I just showed you guys, I actually tested that out a little bit. So my way of dealing with trolls has always been kind of kill them with kindness, disarm with them with humour, just be deflective, and don't let their energy affect me. That's just how I've dealt with it. But with this one particular reel, I actually thought I would try the strategy of engaging with them a little bit more and seeing what happens and seeing if, you know, see how the video does. And actually it's one of my best performing posts ever on Facebook. So it does work, and I never said anything bad to these people, not one single thing. I was very much just, you know, thanks for the engagement, or, you know, if they said, "Why did you paint that?" I'd be like, "Because I bloody wanted to." You know, I never ever engaged in any kind of hate with them. I never defended myself. I was just very deflective. And you know, sometimes I would even say, "Have a nice day, have a lovely day." These people are so hateful that they can't take it. They can't take it. So they come back and they're just trying to like poke the bear, you know, and I'm not a bear that's been poked. One thing never to do is to properly go full on argument with them. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth the way it looks on your business page. And my lessons learned from actually engaging with them the way that I did on this one reel, even though it pushed it out to a lot of people, I was then becoming conscious that actually didn't look great for my own business page and brand just to have all these like horrible comments that I'm engaging with. So I did it for this one reel, but I probably won't do it again because I don't think it reflects so great on me, even though I'm not necessarily saying anything wrong. And I also think sometimes if you have a few hate comments, it can sometimes encourage other people to come on and leave even more hate comments, almost like herd sheep herd mentality. Like if one person said it, then why don't we all say it? I can say it, we should all say it, you know? So I'm not going to totally take away how I deal with trolls. I'm probably still going to kill them with kindness, and I'm probably still going to disarm them with humour a little bit. But if I feel like that post or that thread of communication is starting to get out of control, then I am just going to delete and block and end it there. So I don't want this to be like a huge, long video, and I don't want to go on forever. But I know a few of you guys are kind of scared to put yourselves out there because you're scared of what people might say, you're scared of what people might think, and I just want to say, get out of that mindset. That mindset is not helping you. You can't live your life like that, you can't run your business like that. So what I'm about to tell you now, not necessarily only applies to trolls, it applies to everything in every area of your life, okay? You are never going to please everybody. Not everybody is going to like you, not everybody's going to like your work, and some people will be nasty about it. It's just life, yeah? And also, the more that you're out there and the more people see you, the more chances are that you're going to receive some hate. So the thing I want you to know is that the problem is not with you. The problem isn't necessarily even with the people that don't like your stuff, you know, because everybody has different tastes. The problem is when these people start being hateful and nasty, and the problem is their mental states. If you just think about the mental states of these people that come onto your feed, you know, all you're trying to do is run a business, but then they feel the need to, like, you know, just spew hate. A happy, contented person does not do that. They would scroll on by. But people often project onto you what they're feeling. So a person will often make you feel the way they're feeling inside. If the person is not feeling good about themselves and they don't have the emotional or mental awareness of that or why or how to deal with it, you know, unfortunately, some adults grow up and they don't grow up, you know, in here and here. It's a sad fact, but it's true. So they will project onto you how they're feeling because they're feeling worthless and insecure. So they want to make you feel worthless and insecure. And anybody that puts themselves on a pedestal by bringing other people down, they're unhappy people. They're not worth any of your energy. So what I do with these people, and what you should do as well, is just use them as fuel. The hate comments now don't bother me. They just bounce straight off me. I have thick skin. If they want to say horrible stuff, it's fine. But what I do is I use it as fuel, because at the end of the day, I'm running a successful business. I don't really care what they say. And I will just take their comments and I will read every single one of them. I screenshot every single one. And, you know, whenever I'm feeling like, oh, I can't be bothered to do this video today, or I can't be bothered to do this piece, you know, I will think of those comments and they will motivate me then to actually, yes, I am going to do it. Yes, I am going to finish this piece because I'm not letting those people win. If you don't put yourself out there out of fear of these kinds of people or what people might think, then you're letting these people win and you're not reaching your full potential. You'll never reach your full potential if you do that. And that goes in any walk of life. You know, if you're dealing with any, like a toxic relationship, whether it be a partner or a friend, whether, you know, you're a little bit overweight and you're trying to go to the gym but you're scared of what people might think, goes in any walk of life. So just remember, if anybody's ever got anything bad to say and they want to make you feel bad, it's just because they feel bad about themselves. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there, guys. You're the only one that can ever limit you from going further with your business or going further in any walk in your life. Your journey is your journey, and you're responsible for taking yourself where you want to be. And you might get some hecklers on the way, but just stick on some metaphorical headphones, blare some music out and get on with what you're doing, because you're winning, they're not. It's really hard for us as people to be vulnerable. It's really hard. It's really hard to put ourselves out there in anything that we do and be open to criticism, but it's absolutely essential that we do that if we want to grow. You've kind of got to do what scares you until it doesn't anymore. Otherwise you can never live a happily fulfilled, content life. You can never reach your full potential. So if you do one thing this week, guys, and I feel like I'm being really preachy now and I am rambling, but I'm not meaning to. I'm just kind of feel really passionate about this because I've been through it myself. But if you do one thing this week, guys, just step out of your comfort zone in some way. Even if it's just the tiniest little thing, just keep doing that tiny little thing until you feel confident about doing that tiny little thing, and then do another baby step and do the next tiny little thing until eventually, you know, you've got the confidence and you're growing. So it doesn't matter how fast or slow you grow, as long as you're growing. But anyway, so I hope this video has helped you. I just kind of wanted to connect with you all and just say, trolls, unfortunately, are a real thing. They've always been there. They've always been the kind of people that gossip with other people and say horrible things. It's just online now. They can be more vocal about it because they're hiding behind computer screens and phone screens. But they're not your problem. They're their own problem. So, yeah. So have a lovely day, guys. And if any of you ever want to drop me a message or anything like that, you know, if you just need a little bit of support, then you're always welcome to drop me a message and I'll be more than happy to support you. And take care, happy painting, bye-bye.
Are you tired of people telling you not to paint that? Do you get rid of one troll just for more to pop up in their place? Then introducing the new Stay Calm People It's Not an Antique t-shirt, guaranteed to get rid of your trolls. You can now scour the internet confidently with the new unique lightning system that is guaranteed to stop any troll that gets in your way. So what are you waiting for? Get yours today. Ships worldwide.